We're gonna need more barbarians.
Hi and welcome back to another video from the Judgment TM. I'm Kreese, one of the co-leaders of the clan, and I'm going to be walking you through a little bit of what we've been doing in war recently. This is the Judgment versus Adele. So as you can see right now, we're pretty evenly matched. We've got a very good start. We've used a couple of attacks for scouting, so we are actually slightly ahead at the moment. As you can see, we've had our leader Badgie Gugu, who's taken on the first guy on the other team. I can't pronounce their names, unfortunately. I don't speak the language. But it looks like a 5-11-3. So we've had Badgie Gugu attack the first one. He was hoping for a 3-star, didn't quite manage to get a 3-star. We just got another star in there from Cades, who was attacking just now. We've had so Badgie Gugu. Let's have a little look at the attack that has been done so far. We'll see how it went, and if there was anything that went wrong, what that was. So as you can see, he started with the go white with a couple of witches as well. He's put the golems in first. This is always the first thing. The walls aren't maxed, so just a couple of wall breakers will be sufficient. He's put down the warden first, which is a strange move. Then obviously the two royals, the queen and the king, both maxed out. And the earthquake spells, which was actually quite late to put down the earthquake spells. Should have probably done it to start with, and would have had those going straight for the center anyway. The lava hound has been taken out, and the pups are now trying to do a little bit of damage. Both the one of the infernos has been taken out by the frozen freeze spell, and the second one just now as well. It's a good attack. I mean, it's not shabby by any means. But obviously the attack strategy was a go wipe. He's kept a couple of loons and a whiz that he hasn't quite used yet. That would be for the back end loon strategy that we use fairly often. The back end loon strategy is done basically when all the air defense are taken out, and you think that you can simply take out the rest of their defense, or possibly some of the outside buildings with a few loons. It's going not too badly, but again we know the results, so we know that it's not going to come out as a 3-star. But we're just having a look now. Unfortunately, the king has been taken down. The jumping spell has worked, and it's going the special ability being used by the queen there, which obviously is going to take them out. But there's a lot of defense left, unfortunately, that can still take out the loons. One loon has been dropped there to take out the archer tower on the corner. Hopefully he's going to be able to take him down. There we go. And that single loon is going to take out the mortar. Which obviously taking that one down is important, so that the warden doesn't get completely owned by that. Now the problem with back end loons is, you'll see in a minute what happens. The issue is you get the seeking bombs, and when you've got back end loons, obviously you don't have a full air army. You've only got a few of them, so you do need to place them carefully. Now we don't know where the back end. We don't know where those seeking, the bomb seekers, air seekers are. So the problem that you've got to face now is, I mean, doesn't look like there's much space. There could be something by the elixir collector, but I don't think that there's going to be much damage. The only issue we've got now is really if the two loons can take out the archer tower and the wizard tower. It's a tall order for two loons to take out that before they get killed. I think he's waiting for the warden to actually take some of the damage from the wizard tower, but I don't think that's going to be possible. In fact, he's put the loons down, and they are getting eaten up by the archer tower already. Yep, that's unfortunate. It's not quite going to make it. He might take out the archer tower. He's got an 86%, and that is as far as it's going to get, I think, guys. An interesting attack by Badgie Gugu. Hi there, we're back in with Crease and their number 20, which is this is actually my mini who's going to attack, and it's a full drag attack. They're fairly simple to do, but still you have to make sure you place the dragons in the right area. Let's have a look at the attack and see how it's done. This was a 3-star, so we know what the result of this is going to be. As you can see, I did all the dragon. They can take out the outside defense, and then obviously we've got the take out the clan castle troops better. Obviously, with something like this, when you've got 10 dragons against the TH7, you're not really going to lose. I had some loons in the CC, but it is important when you play with when you do attack with drags that you spread them out instead of putting them all into one area. In case in the clan castle they do have a dragon, and usually it's max. So sometimes that can take out a few of them because obviously it's got splash attack and not so good for your a grouped dragon attack. With this, obviously it's their our 20 against their 20. It's a mirror attack, and I think quite a successful one, just to get another 3 stars on the table. Okay, this is our 16 Kondo versus their 16, so another mirror attack. I wanted to show you this one because I think it's quite an important one for all of our clan members to see anyway. This is a basic go wipe. So this is Kondo from our clan. He got 100% on this basic go wipe. He is versus a fairly high level TH8. And I think this is something that everyone should really see because obviously Go Wipe is one of the favoured attacks amongst the TH8 and TH9 for getting 3 stars. So let's have a look at this now to see how it's done and why it's been done. Okay, as you see, the base has been fairly heavily protected with the elixir collectors and all the collectors around the outside. We know it works out well, but usually what you would do is you'd spread out your golems so they take more heat. But as you can see here, there's not exactly a lot of defense around the outside, aside from just where he laid them. So he's put down the poison spell now to get rid of the dragon and the loon that were in the clan castle. The wizard are moving forward steadily, and they're right behind. I mean, it's a good attack in that sense because it's right behind the golem. So hopefully they're not going to get taken out. And they've broken through. The max level P.E.K.K.A. that he's got in the clan castle has gone around the outside. This usually happens around the outside with these guys. He's kept a couple of wall breakers back just in case he needs to break through at any point, which is a good strategy. Instead of using them all up when you've got highly protected walled up bases, keep back a couple of wall breakers because you've broken through the middle. Town Hall has gone. Around the right hand side, the wizard has just been taken out. We've got the heal spell being used on the golem and the P.E.K.K.A. That's the max P.E.K.K.A. again from the clan castle that's being used. We've now got one wizard left. The king has been placed using its special ability. Only a level 8 king, so there's only five barbarians that come out of that guy. And he's taking a lot of the heat. The Wiz has been very, very fortunate. He is taking out all of those outside, letting the Golem and the P.E.K.K.A. take the majority of their heat from the Tesla and the remaining defenses. It's a very, very good attack. Now, as we said before, he's just used those 4 wall breakers to break through. If he hadn't have done that, they could have taken out the Golem and the P.E.K.K.A. Now, because he's only got one wizard left, that wizard's going to have to do a lot of work to get through. Otherwise, it would have been a case of breaking down all the walls. So let's watch this play out because you'll see how close this actually gets. The wizard is going to take out the little builder's hut, as you can see, and and they're now all going to go through across the other side to take out the barbarian king's base and the wizard hut on the and the builder's hut on the following side, on the other side. So it would be a very difficult type of attack, this, had he not saved. And look, you see these bombs, which you now find when they haven't been taken out earlier on. These are the ones that can leave you with a 99%, and often do. So as you can see, we're going to take out the builder's hut, but I think this is a very good attack to show. Holding back the wall breakers seems to have benefited a lot in this attack, and I think that's something that we should all consider for all of our go wipes on TH8 and TH9s in the future.